Have you ever been told that after 60 intimacy no longer matters, that it is something to quietly let go of as if age erases the need for connection with your own body? The truth is far from that. In fact, taking care of this part of yourself may be one of the most powerful natural ways to protect your health and spirit as you grow older. Research shows that staying in touch with your sexual well-being can boost circulation, calm the mind, improve sleep balance hormones, and even strengthen immunity. Yet so many seniors carry silent shame, thinking it is not appropriate anymore. This silence robs them of a simple healing habit that belongs to every stage of life. Today we are going to explore 6 surprising benefits of private self-care after 60. These are not small details. They are tools that can keep your heart stronger, your mind calmer, and your days brighter. And perhaps they may even change the way you look at aging itself. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're watching this from. Share your city or country in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Your support helps us continue creating videos that respect, empower, and inspire seniors everywhere. Now let's begin with the very first benefit. Number 1, better circulation and heart support. One of the most overlooked benefits of sexual wellness in later life is the way it strengthens circulation. Gentle physical arousal sends blood flowing through the entire body. It reaches the heart, the muscles, and even the smallest vessels, helping them stay flexible and responsive. For seniors, this gentle boost acts almost like a natural workout for the cardiovascular system. Without the strain of heavy exercise, the body still receives the signal to release nitric oxide. That is the compound that relaxes blood vessels and helps keep blood pressure steady. Doctors often explain that these moments of activity are not just emotional. They create a rhythm for the heart. They help lower the long-term stress that silently wears down arteries. Over time, this becomes one of the simplest ways to give your heart strength without lifting weights or running on a treadmill. Take, for example, Robert, a 74-year-old widower, who often complained that his legs felt heavy and his energy low. His physician suggested that paying attention to his own intimate health could improve circulation. Robert was skeptical, but he tried. Within a few months, he noticed fewer restless nights with tingling legs. His energy during the day became steadier. He could walk to the park again without stopping every block to catch his breath. For him, this was not about indulgence. It was about realizing his body already had a built-in path to renewal. What seemed like a fading part of life turned into a quiet ally, keeping him more confident about his health. If you are listening now and find this surprising, leave the number 1 in the comments below. It will let me know you are here and still with me. Supporting circulation is not only about physical ease, it is also about independence. A steady flow of blood means a steadier flow of life. And with that, let us move forward to the second benefit. Number 2, stress relief and emotional relaxation. As we move through later years, stress often becomes a silent weight. Worries about health, finances, or loneliness can press heavily on the mind. One of the most powerful but quiet benefits of intimate self-care is its ability to release that weight. During arousal, the body naturally produces endorphins and oxytocin. These are chemicals of calm, of comfort, of connection. They ease tension in the muscles. They soften the racing thoughts in the mind. They bring the body back into balance. Lower stress is more than a pleasant feeling. It protects the heart by lowering cortisol, the stress hormone that strains blood vessels. It supports digestion, sleep, and even the immune system. Seniors who discover this often describe a shift, not just in mood, but in their entire outlook. They carry less worry through the day. They meet challenges with more calm. Consider Margaret, a 69-year-old retiree who often felt restless at night. Television distracted her for a while, but the tension always returned. Then she began allowing herself private moments of self-care. Slowly, she noticed a change. She slept more peacefully. Her blood pressure readings improved. Her mornings started with less anxiety and more ease. What she once thought was behind her became instead a steady resource for peace of mind. This is not about chasing youth. It is about letting your body use its natural tools to restore calm. About giving yourself permission to feel light again, even in the face of life's heaviness. If you are still here and this resonates with you, write the number 2 in the comments. It is a simple way to let me know you value these insights. Calmness in the heart leads to clarity in the mind. And with that sense of ease, let us continue on to the third benefit. Number 3, deeper, more restorative sleep. Sleep is one of the foundations of healthy aging, yet it often becomes one of the greatest struggles after 60. Many older adults lie awake staring at the ceiling, tossing and turning or waking again and again during the night. Without deep rest, the body cannot heal, the mind cannot reset, and the spirit slowly feels worn down. That is where intimate self-care becomes an unexpected ally. Gentle release before bedtime helps calm the nervous system. Blood pressure lowers naturally. The body releases prolactin, a hormone strongly linked to relaxation and drowsiness. This combination sets the stage for drifting into a deeper, steadier sleep. Not the light broken rest that leaves you groggy in the morning, but the kind of restorative sleep where tissues repair, memories settle, and the immune system resets its strength. Take the story of Leonard, an 80-year-old widower, who often found himself awake at 2 in the morning, staring at the dark room in frustration. His doctor explained that instead of reaching for sleeping pills, he might consider more natural approaches. Leonard was hesitant, but he began practicing gentle self-care before bed a few times each week. To his surprise, he fell asleep faster. More importantly, he stayed asleep longer. His mornings felt clearer. His energy lasted into the afternoon instead of fading by mid-morning. He even noticed his mood lifting simply because nights no longer filled him with dread. Better sleep is not a luxury. It is a necessity for independence, for clarity, and for vitality. When older adults regain this rhythm, they often describe it as having their days return to them. Sleep steadies memory, it protects the heart, it reduces the risk of depression and confusion, and perhaps most importantly, it restores a sense of control over daily life. By allowing your body to access this natural pathway, you are not only easing tension in the moment, you are building a habit that renews you night after night. If you believe sleep is one of the most precious gifts for aging, well, write the number 3 in the comments. It will remind you and us that rest is medicine. As sleep strengthens the body and clears the mind, another question arises. How can we keep our deeper rhythms steady not only at night but through the years? That leads us directly into the fourth benefit. Number 4, preserving sexual function and hormonal balance. As the years pass, the body changes in countless ways. Muscles weaken if they are not used. Joints stiffen if they are ignored. And the same is true for sexual health. When intimacy is set aside for too long, responsiveness can fade, sensitivity can dull, and hormonal rhythms can drift out of balance. Yet staying connected to this part of yourself, even in small and gentle ways, helps preserve function and keeps those inner signals strong. Regular self-care increases blood flow to areas that need it most. This not only maintains physical responsiveness, but also supports the production of hormones like testosterone and estrogen. These are not just chemicals of desire. They are vital to strength, bone health, energy, and emotional stability. By keeping them in balance, you protect yourself from the fatigue, frailty, and mood decline that often come with age. Think about Richard, a 66-year-old who noticed his energy slipping after retirement. His days felt heavier, his outlook more gray. At first, he thought this was just what getting old feels like. But after his physician encouraged him to remain attentive to his intimate well-being, Richard decided to listen. Within months, he not only felt more responsive physically, but his optimism returned. His confidence in daily life strengthened. He realized this part of himself was not something that had to fade into silence, but something that could continue to anchor his vitality. This practice is not about forcing youth or denying age. It is about supporting what your body still naturally knows how to do. By tending to these rhythms, you allow yourself to walk with more energy. You meet each day with steadier emotions. You carry yourself with the quiet assurance that you are still whole and strong. If this resonates with you, write the number 4 in the comments. It is a small but powerful way to affirm that you are caring for every part of yourself. By preserving function and balance, you strengthen both body and spirit. And with that steady foundation, let us move to the 5th benefit, one that protects your health in a way that is often overlooked. Number 5, strengthening your immune system. As we grow older, one of the quiet realities of aging is that the immune system does not fight as fiercely as it once did. Colds last longer. Recovery from small cuts or infections takes more time. Many seniors find themselves catching seasonal illnesses they once brushed aside with ease. But what if a simple private habit could give your defenses an extra shield? Sexual wellness in later life does exactly that. When the body experiences gentle arousal and release stress hormones like cortisol are reduced. Lower cortisol means the immune system is not constantly under pressure. Instead of wasting energy fighting stress, your natural defenses can turn their full attention to keeping viruses and bacteria away. At the same time, intimate self-care stimulates the production of certain antibodies. These are the microscopic soldiers that patrol the body, identifying threats and destroying them before they grow stronger. For older adults, every boost counts. Consider Helen, a 78-year-old grandmother who often dreaded winter. Each year she caught cold after cold, feeling weaker with each one. After learning from her doctor about the role of sexual wellness in lowering stress, she hesitated but decided to give it a try. Over the months, she noticed something remarkable. Not only did her mood improve, but she also experienced fewer bouts of seasonal illness. She still practiced her other healthy habits, walking, balanced meals, plenty of water, but she credited this private ritual as the missing piece that gave her resilience. This may sound small, even insignificant, but over time the cumulative effect is profound. By giving your body the chance to release tension and reset, you are protecting the systems that protect you. Immunity is not just about medication or supplements. It is also about balance, calm, and inner strength. If you believe that protecting your immune system is one of the wisest choices you can make, type the number 5 in the comments below. It is a simple step to remind yourself of the importance of this quiet ally. With your defenses stronger and your resilience renewed, there is still one more gift this practice offers. And that is not only for the body, but for the heart and soul. Let us move now to the 6th benefit. Number 6, supporting mental and emotional well-being. Among all the benefits of staying connected to your intimate health, this may be the most meaningful. Growing older often brings seasons of loneliness. Partners pass away, children move far away, social circles become smaller. Many seniors quietly feel disconnected, not only from others, but from their own bodies. In these moments, private self-care becomes more than a physical act. It is a way of reminding yourself that you are still whole, that you are still capable of joy, intimacy, and tenderness, even with yourself. During moments of release, the body produces dopamine. This is the chemical of motivation and joy. It sharpens focus. It lifts mood. It restores optimism. For older adults, this spark can be the difference between waking each morning with dread or with a quiet sense of possibility. It is not indulgence. It is medicine for the spirit. Take Carol, a 70-year-old widow who carried waves of sadness after her husband passed. She felt invisible, as though her life had shifted into silence. Slowly, she began to explore her own intimacy again, not as a replacement for companionship, but as a way to reconnect with herself. Over time, she noticed the heaviness easing. She laughed more. She walked taller. She began to trust that joy was still available even in solitude. What she once thought was lost forever became a source of comfort and dignity. This benefit is not only about battling loneliness, it is about affirming your worth. By caring for yourself in this way, you remind your mind and heart that aging does not erase identity. Instead, it offers new ways to embrace strength and peace. Seniors who allow themselves this connection often describe a renewed sense of independence. They feel more confident, more grounded, and more alive. If you are listening now and feel the truth of this in your own heart, leave the number 6 in the comments. Let it be a gentle promise to yourself that your spirit still matters and that your emotional health deserves care. By supporting your inner well-being, you protect not only your body, but also your dignity and spirit. And with this, we come to the final thoughts of our journey together. Final thoughts. As we bring this conversation to a close, take a moment to reflect on the 6 benefits we have walked through together. Each one is simple. Each one is natural. Yet together they create a powerful foundation for living with strength, calm, and dignity after 60. We began with circulation, showing how gentle self-care can keep blood flowing and the heart strong. We moved to stress relief, reminding ourselves that the body has built-in ways to ease tension and protect the heart. We explored deeper, more restorative sleep, the kind that renews energy and steadies the mind. We looked at preserving sexual function and hormonal balance, keeping rhythms alive so that confidence and vitality remain. We discovered the quiet power of strengthening the immune system, defending against illness in ways medicine alone cannot. And finally, we affirmed the deep truth that caring for yourself in this way supports mental and emotional well-being, restoring joy, dignity, and independence. These are not theories. They are choices you can make every day. They are habits that belong to you no matter your age. When you embrace them, you are not clinging to the past. You are creating a present that is vibrant, hopeful, and strong. If you found even one of these insights helpful, I invite you to share it in the comments. Your words may inspire another senior to find courage and comfort. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Your support allows us to continue creating videos that respect, inform, and uplift people just like you. Aging is not about decline. It is about embracing new forms of strength, comfort, and resilience. By caring for yourself in this way, you give yourself the gift of calmer nights, steadier days, and a spirit that feels alive and whole. Thank you for spending this time with us today. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.